Hey guys, it's day 7, and you know what that means? I've been doing this for a week straight successfully. Yay! I think this is probably the farthest I've ever gotten in a 30-day art challenge, so that's kind of like a success and celebratory in and of itself. And I don't know, it'd be interesting to see how, if I can make it all the way. I'm still, crossing fingers hoping that I can, and I'm still going pretty strong. So I have high hopes that I will be able to make this. Anyway, so this day is Storm, and I feel like this one kind of makes up for the somewhat failure of yesterday. And which was funny though, because I liked the sketch of Nightwing, but I didn't like the sketch of Storm. And then after I lined it, I was like still not feeling all super great about it, especially the hair. Because I tried to do the same thing that I did with the Phoenix's hair, Jean's hair, and it didn't work. It wasn't the same, and I was like, ugh, like about it. Anyway, then I started coloring it, and I was a little nervous at first when I was coloring it because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna turn out okay. But then as it went on, I'm like, oh wait, this isn't actually turning out all that bad. So I'm pretty happy with the end results and the whole gel pen thing again. That was fun. Doing the lightning was definitely a very interesting experiment sort of thing. I try to make it like, because when I was little, I always did probably the same thing that all kids did with lightning, was like these straight, jagged lines, and I wanted something a little bit more flowy-ish, organic, if I can use that word, and I actually like it a lot better. It looks more stylistic and interesting. Eye-catching, I guess. I also noticed I've been doing a lot of blue. Like, I'm looking at all my ACOs I've done so far right now, and I mean, Captain America has blue, Wonder Woman has blue, Loki has blue, Vixen has blue, Nightwing has... Basically, only one drawing I've done so far, which was Jean, doesn't have blue. So, and tomorrow's is gonna have blue, and it's like, oh man, I need to start switching it up. But Storm's is more like a purpley violet blue. Let me get my colors. I think I use blue violets a lot. Blue violet, blue violet. Oh, there's some blues too. I do like how I figured out how to shade the outfit though, because that was kind of interesting too. I started out with a blue base, and then I layered the gray, the cool gray on top of that, and then I did another blue for a more of a mid-tone, and I kept going on top, and then when I did her, I don't know what that's called, like, it's not a sleeve, but the little things that she has, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I just decided to do the entire blue range first, and then the cool grays on top of that, and then I think that actually gives it a really neat different feel, because it's not completely cool gray, it's like a nice mix, and I think that color looks much better than had it just been the cool grays. This background though, oh man, that was very difficult to work with. I had, what was it, BB20, BB25, BB29, so two fairly dark purpley blues and then one fairly light purpley blue, and it was very difficult to blend them because I wanted it to look kind of cloudy. I ended up trying to use a colorless blender as well to really help with that, and I ended up going over it a ton of times with the lightest color, the BB20. And what's nice about this effect that Copics have, like when you go over them a lot with a lighter color, or just generally layering a ton of colors, it kind of gets a little blobby because of the alcohol. And this actually worked to my advantage at this point because I'm trying to make it look like clouds. So the blobbiness of it was actually fine and worked out for my benefit. I'm still not super happy with it. It's not how I originally pictured it, but I mean, for what it is, I think it came out pretty good. And doing the highlights now, I tried to make like extra strands of hair with the white gel pen, but it didn't really turn out the way I expected. It was thicker than I wanted it to be. I should have lifted off the pen more, kept a lighter touch to it, but oh well. I also noticed after I finished coloring everything that I forgot the other, like, I don't know what these things are called, these fabrics. That's like the sort of kind of sleeve thing that goes over her shoulder. I forgot it for the other side, but we can just pretend that since it's so loose and her arm is down, that, you know, it slid down. Hopefully you guys like this one as much as I do and are looking forward to tomorrow's. And tomorrow's is, like I said earlier, another blue color scheme-ish sort of thing. And he's a pretty well-known superhero, just saying, hint hint. Also, it's DC. Anyway, yeah, so feel free to leave more suggestions in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Bye!